Hi, and welcome to lovingmyselfagain.neem.com. I'm coming to you from the second part of You Are Worthy to Be Called Queen, or Marriage. It is not the ending, it's the beginning. And I think I stopped right in mid-sentence. My battery must have left, emptied out. So now that I have more battery, I really want to finish that You Are Worthy to Be Called Queen. This is part 2 of that. And I think I left off with saying that you have the ability to become beautiful, not only on the outside, but inside. You have the ability to be just as beautiful as you was at age 20 as you are at whatever age you are at. Marriage, I think, is a very beautiful thing. And you start out in love, you can end in love. You start out with fire in your marriage, you can end with fire in your marriage. It's all up to you. It's all up to what you are saying. It's all up to what you are doing. And it's all up to what you are believing, that your marriage can be. And so I really want to stress the idea of trying to work on not only your outer beauty, the way you dress, your hair, your clothing, but worry about what's inside also, which is just as beautiful. The way that you talk to your husband, the way that you care for your children, the way that you care for others, the way you care for the poor, giving outside of yourself. It begins to, when you help others who are in need outside of yourself, it makes the darkness around you that's in your life turn to the brightness of noon. And it's very possible to become a better you when you help others. And your other could very well be your husband alone, loving him, treating him with kindness, not having an attitude every time he walks inside the house, finding a reason to love, and even finding a reason to forgive. And I have found so many times that forgiving, it don't require any emotion. You don't have to feel like you need to forgive. You don't have to feel. You just forgive by choice. And I learned once you begin to forgive by choice, that everything else lined up, your actions begin to line up. And once you start doing that more and more, it becomes a natural thing. I remember the first time I said to myself I wanted to be able to give my husband his food, cook his food, prepare it beautifully, and then take it to him in love. Now, this was very hard for me because I never saw it done in my house when I was younger. I never saw that anywhere around me, aunties, nobody. The family structure was just so broken down. But I remember watching the movie, The Memoirs of Geisha, and I remember how elegant they were towards their men, and the way they moved, the way they talked, the way they dressed, the way they presented themselves to that person or their man or the partner. And I remember saying to myself, oh, I want to be like that. I want to move with elegance. I want to be that towards my husband. I want to be able to look at him and call him king, and he look at me and call me queen. And so I started it. I started fixing his food, preparing it beautifully, and setting it before him. Now, it was hard at first because it was like, oh my God, what in the world am I doing, But it became easier and easier and easier as I made the choice to do it. And now it's so natural, I even forget that I'm doing it. And the only time I really know that I'm still being, that to him is when others say, why did you do that? Why do you give him his food? Or, it really stuns people when you do, when they see it done. Because nowadays, it's like, here, eat, or you go get your own food. So those are things that I just wanted to talk about. You are worthy to be called a queen. You are, not only because of how you look on the outside, but because of who you are becoming in the inside. And remember, at Loving Myself Again, these are just many other messages that will be shared about becoming beautiful, not only on the outside, but on the inside, working towards a better you, the total you. And so, remember, it's very hard to love others until you love yourself first. And so at lovingmyselfagain.neem.com, that's what we want to do. It's a community that's coming together to help each other become beautiful, not only on the outside, but on the inside. And for all you single women also, this is not a marriage site. This is a site for everybody, for women, for men, for single to married. This is a site where we all can come together and help build better you, build our self-esteem, love ourselves. And so again, love others, but first love yourself. Thank you.